these are the riots. These are the protests that are going on. Who is orchestrating this? Is Agents Provocateur? RT has a lot of news obviously coming out since they're closer to the situation. Okay, show me that. How did that get there? Tell me. Okay. People are using sticks. Yes. These are heavily funded police. What side are they working on? Alright, you see? These guys are even getting involved. They do look a little bit like me, but anyhow, no they don't. No they don't! Next video. Police filmed beating the rioters. RT again. Check out all this stuff. Is this being staged? What I'm saying is, are they paying a bunch of people to go out there and look like something's going on? Or are they really doing it? People just doing it on their own. Look at that. Alright, forces are coming in from the top there on the right side, upper right, and everybody is running away. They're shooting. What are they shooting? Those are your uniformed police. And they're coming in. They're actually shooting what? See the barricade there in the middle? They're just killing people, right? Alright. Another RT video. So we actually saw 3. So people are getting set on fire with all this other stuff going on. You know, it is winter up in the north. Did I didn't click on this one. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. That's the same one. That's this. AP is putting out AP Associated Press. Either it's their footage or it's not. So a few months ago, I did a video and I had stated that, you know, somebody's trying to stir this up to turn the Ukraine against Russia, whereas it seemed really clear that the majority was in league with Russia. They wanted to have good relations with Russia. They were relying on Russia, and they really didn't want it to change. So, as what we're seeing now is what? The people that are rioting, are they against the government because the government wants to stay pro-Russia? I don't see any explanations of it. I just see a bunch of things, like I've just showed you 4 or 5 clips here, and showing the various scenes of people out there in the winter in the conflict. So I'm just saying, I can't make any sense of it. I am gonna have to do a search. I'm gonna go to Google right now, and I'm gonna type in Ukraine and see what comes up. That's all we can do at this point. News for Ukraine, and see what people are putting into print. So for the first time, things are leading to death. New York Times is reporting that. That's why I'm talking right now, because no deaths had come of it until now. So then when death is involved, you're saying they up the ante, somebody's ratcheting up the intensity, and we're going to have to pay more attention. So the stakes are higher. So whatever side right now just decided, we're going to take life. We're going to lose people's lives. We're going to kill them. There's going to be death, so people pay attention. That's the report. Give me your feedback. If you know what's going on, awesome. If you're in Ukraine, awesome. The Ukraine is a former part of the Soviet Union. They were a satellite country. They're huge. That is also where Chernobyl is. This is a big problem because that thing is not stable anymore, as we found out since Fukushima. We had to shine a light on everything. 3 Mile Island seems to have stabilized a long time ago. People don't want to talk about the contamination with that. Chernobyl was way, way worse in the late 80s, 1980s. And you have to start thinking about that, because if the place goes unstable, who exactly is taking care of the ticking time bomb that's in that concrete sarcophagus? It's falling apart, people. This world is really in a lot of trouble. Stay tuned here. We're going to try to put the knowledge together. And I'm going to try to get some traction here on solutions.